Hello friends, welcome to Lazy Classes. Okay, so today I am going to teach you about Constitution of India. Okay, see before going to learn Panchayat Raj and all, we have to learn Constitution of India. Okay, so here in Constitution of India there are mainly 5 parts. One is preamble, second one parts, third one chapters, fourth one articles, fifth one schedules. So first one, that is preamble. Preamble means very simple. See, it is just an introduction. Okay, so it is just an introduction to our constitution. It is just an introduction to our constitution. Okay, there is nothing more than that. Clear? So next is parts. See, parts means very simple. It's a group of chapters in a constitution. Means suppose think a textbook, okay, consists of so many chapters. See, if a book consists of so many chapters means there we are going to divide it into so many parts. Okay, so in a book chapters will be grouped into some parts. Here also same thing in our constitution. Okay, our constitution is made into how many parts? 22 major parts. See, now originally there were 22 chapters, 22 parts. Okay, now it has been increased to 25. Clear? So what do you mean by parts? Means it consists of chapters. Okay, same as parts present in the textbook and all. Okay, so suppose in for example, see in part 5 of our constitution consists of how many chapters? 5 chapters. It consists of 5 chapters. So what are they? Chapter 1, that is the executive. Chapter 2, parliament. Chapter 3, legislative powers of president. Chapter 4, the union judiciary. Chapter 5, comptroller and auditor general of India. Okay, so what is the part number here? Part 5. So what is the title of part 5? That is union. Consists of how many chapters? 5 chapters. Clear? So this is just an example. And next, so what do you mean by chapters? So what actually chapters consist of? Very simple. It consists of articles. Okay, chapters means it's nothing but group of articles. Next, what do you mean by articles? See, articles means they are the main part of our constitution. Okay, so it is the major part of our constitution. Originally, how many articles were there? 395. Now it has been increased to 448. Okay, so what is the see here there is a note. Means very simple. If an article suffixed by capital letter like this, then it is called independent article. Suppose if the article number, see here 116, it is suffixed by small case, that is A, then it is called as section. Very simple. Okay, so what is next one? See here I have given the just a snapshot of the constitution. It consists of part Okay, and so what is the subject and what are the articles included. So suppose think in part 1 how many articles. Starts from article 1 to article 4. See next one in part 2 how many articles. See it starts from 5 to 11, means there are totally 6 articles in part 2. And also same in part 3, part 4, part 4 and a subsection. Okay, and last one part 5. So how many parts are there? There are originally 22. Now it has been increased to 25. Clear? So next is schedules. See what do you mean by schedules? See the very simple one. We cannot include everything in an article. Okay, we cannot include every information in articles. So what we are going to do means we are including the extra information into schedules. Okay, so we are going to include extra information into schedules. Means see in a suppose think in a textbook. Okay, so where the extra information will be stored? Very simple, it will be included in the appendix, right? So in textbook we are going to add extra information into the appendix. Same here in our constitution, if you want to add extra information, then we are going to use schedules. So originally how many schedules were there? 8. Okay, now there are 12, means extra 4 schedules has been added. Okay, so what is first schedule actually contains? See in first schedule it contains list of states and union territories. Okay, we cannot include all the names of states and territories, okay, into the articles. Clear? So in that case we are going to add those extra information into the into the schedules. Clear? So next is amendment. So what do you mean by amendment? See, amendment means changes. Okay, see changes made to constitution is nothing but amendment. Means what is actually, it means addition. Okay, we can add the article to our constitution, or we can remove the article from our constitution. Okay, or we can modify the article of our constitution. Clear? See how we are doing adding, deletion and modifying means by introducing amendments. Okay, amendment means it's just a changes. If you want to add a article means, okay, we have to establish a amendments. Okay, see if you want to delete an existing article means we have to develop one more amendment. See if you want to modify the articles also, we have to create amendments. Clear? So now how many amendments have been done? Means 101. Very simple. Amendment means changes. See, there is no system exists in the world that is 100% correct. Okay, see there will be some small loopholes. Okay, so such loopholes will be corrected by these amendments. Very simple. Okay, so next one is act. What do you mean by act? Very simple. See what they will do means mm, they will means the government, okay, either it may be state legislature, or it may be a parliament members. What they will do means they will create a one draft. So what do you mean by draft here means it's a collection of rules or articles, okay. See, roughly they will design all the rules or articles, okay, regarding some subject. See, after creating the draft, what they will do means they will take the majority, okay, they will take the majority of parliament members. After getting the majority, they will give that draft or bill to the president. After the permission given by the president, it will become an act, okay, means the bill will come into force as act. So this is the procedure how the draft will become an act, okay. So that is the definition here. An act is a bill which has passed through the various legislative steps required for it and which has become law. Which has become law means which has become an act, okay, clear. Thank you guys. I hope this lesson helps you a lot regarding the Constitution of India. And friends, don't forget to give your valuable feedback, okay. So my email ID is lazyclasses@gmail.com. You can leave the email to this email ID. Clear? Thank you guys.